What's the most unprofessional thing a doctor has ever said to you? We were referred to a neurologist at the children's hospital after my daughter was diagnosed with ADD. She was 9 at the time, bright, funny, creative. Her teachers were having trouble with her focus in class, and I was hoping for a deeper evaluation to figure out the best way to support her. This doctor was supposed to be one of the best in the state. That's what every nurse, every intake coordinator, and every piece of literature said. Our appointment started off weird from the moment he walked in. He didn't introduce himself to me. He went straight to my daughter, crouched in front of her, and asked, "So, have you ever kissed a boy?" She looked at me, confused. I said, "She's 9, probably a little sharper than I meant to," but I was already uncomfortable. He didn't miss a beat. Still looking at her, he said, "Well, what would you do if a boy tried to kiss you?" It wasn't playful or sweet. It was clinical, deadpan. He was taking notes as he asked. I sat up straighter and said, "We're here for a neurological evaluation. Is that part of your assessment?" He smiled at me like I was being overly sensitive, then moved on. We talked about her focus, her school behavior, her sleep pattern. I mentioned I was concerned about her thumb-sucking habit. She mostly did it at night or when she was anxious. Before I could explain further, he laughed and said, "Oh, the boys will like that when she gets older." I froze. I don't remember exactly what I said next. Probably nothing. I remember feeling the room shift, like I wasn't the one in control anymore. Like we had both been dragged into some awful, invisible current. I just wanted to get out of there. We didn't go back. A few years later, a friend of mine had a baby who was born with a cranial deformity. Nothing life-threatening, but noticeable. Their pediatrician referred them to a neurologist. She got the same name we had. She didn't know we had seen him. I didn't even make the connection until after. She called me that night after her appointment, nearly in tears. "He called my baby a little egghead," she said. "He looked at his head, then looked at me and said, 'Don't worry, Mom. He won't be a retard.'" I felt sick. We reported him. She did, and I did too, retroactively. I don't know if it did anything. Last I heard, he was still practicing. I think about that appointment more often than I want to admit. How easily I convinced myself that I must have misunderstood. How quickly I minimized it in the moment just so I could get through it. I think about how he never should have been in a room alone with a child. How many other kids he talked to like that. How many parents never realized anything was off. How many just swallowed it like I did. It still makes my skin crawl.